Hi everybody, I'm Giancarlo and this is...
Felicia.
Yeah, just let the nudge you there, just in case you weren't awake. And this is our review of...
Plunder.
Wow, you see, the time I don't nudge you is the time you're like...
Okay, so read this out loud.
Bury your gold, find their treasure, steal it first.
You're supposed to say like, bury your gold. Like
That's a really good
Like how it
impression of a pirate. Wow. Bury your gold. There you go. Is that better?
You got
Is that
it.
good? All right.
And he has a tattoo of his wife's name. Like what's her name? He's married to a girl named Josie Gaspard.
In Plunder, players play as pirates, sharing their exploits of stealing booty and burying it. What they don't know is their stories are giving clues to other pirates about their treasure's whereabouts. In the box you'll find 36 dry erase crew cards, 6 in different colors for each character, 18 unique map cards made up of 6 islands in green, 6 markers in blue, and 6 traps in red, 54 clue cards, 18 of each of the 3 types, 6 dry erase solution cards for each character, 6 dry erase markers, and a treasure chest. Send your crew to steal everyone's treasure first and come out with the most booty to win.
Players choose a captain they want to be and take their dry erase solution card with a dry erase marker. They also get an amount of crew of that pirate equal to the number of players. Place the treasure chest near the middle of the table with the lid open. Deal a map card of each type to each player. If any remain, place them in the box without looking at them. Now shuffle all the same type of cards together and form 3 decks near the center of the table. Determine who's the first player randomly and you are ready for some deductions.
The active player will flip a card from the 3 decks. Now he'll have a choice of either keeping the cards revealed or flipping an extra card to cover one up. When his choice is done, each player, starting to his left, will say either I if at least one of the clue cards matches map cards, or nay if none of them match. The active player does not answer. Using their solution cards, players will mark down clues so it'll lead them to the other player's treasures.
Here's how that works. Being the first day, mark the number of the island from the green card, the number of the marker from the blue card, and the number of the trap from the red card. These are easily associated with their icon found near the center right of the solution card. Then continuing on the day 1 line, write either A under the pirates that say I, or N on the pirates that say nay. On the right side of the card, place an X on each clue card that the pirate said nay. If you're sure you know one of the pirate map cards, you can place a circle there. And if you're not sure, use what we did, which was either a question mark or a little circle on the corner. Once all players beside the active one answered, the play moves on to the next player. Eventually, players will deduce all or some of the pirate treasure's hidden trove.
At any time, players can send a crew to dig up the treasures should they think they know where it is. To do so, take one of your crew cards and circle all 3 suspected map pieces and place that card in the treasure chest face down. The game ends when all players sent their crew out or the end of the 15th day, which will bring us to scoring.
Flip the treasure chest so that you form a deck with the cards face up. Starting with the first, check to see if the circled map pieces match any other player. If they don't, move on to the next crew card. If it does, the player who has those map pieces, reveal them. The player who guessed, known from the back of his crew card, just stole 3 points worth from the other pirate, which will mark under the stolen treasure. The other player will cross the 6 from his treasure, stating that he now has 3. If a second player finds the same treasure, following the order of the crew cards, it's only worth 2 points, which both players will mark using the same process. And finally, if a third player finds it, it's only worth 1 point. Any other players finding that player's treasure are too late for the spoils and get nothing. When all crew cards are dealt with, players total up the initial treasure they have left, plus the treasures they stole in the final treasure count. The pirate with the most wins. Yarr.
Plunder is a quick and fun deduction game with a theme that seems to never go out of style. And more importantly, it's well represented through the game mechanics. Quality is good enough for the components and well thought out of from the solution grid layout, the treasure box, and even the box's inner storage. Look how well those markers sit there without rolling in the box. It's too bad they didn't think of screens to place in front of their solution grid. We had to flip ours from the prying, cheating eyes of our playtesters here at Bored to Death, and sometimes the marking would fade out and you can't figure or remember what was there. The game comes with rulebooks in 3 different languages, and really it's so easy to teach it can be used in any language. Luck factor really prevails in this game depending on what cards you draw, and it's only slightly controlled with the option to flip another card on your turn, which does give you a little bit of manipulation. But besides that, there's no real tactics or strategy. What you need is a sharp mind and some powers of observation. But at $24.95 retail price, you'll have a good time. Plunder gets 7 well-hidden treasures out of 10.